I want to remain positive. I don't even want to be neutral, and I surely don't want to be negative. It's pretty hard at this point to be extremely angry, depressed. You can rant on everything that's got to do with Call of Duty. The game is released in a state it shouldn't be released in. True. No barracks, no progression systems, no challenges, no nothing. There is so much wrong with this game. But the fun fact is that the underlying core of the game is actually pretty good. I am having fun with this game. It's the first time in years that from the start of a game with Call of Duty, I'm having fun. The core mechanics, the gameplay, the shooting mechanics, the changes they made, the subtle changes they made in the movement system, it's actually pretty good and pretty fun. So, um, in the months prior to the release of Modern Warfare 2, I actually had a blast with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It was a complete game and I liked the core mechanics. That, on top of each other, made me had an extreme amount of fun in grinding for some challenges. Now with this Call of Duty, there's a huge change in the core mechanics of the gameplay. And I actually like it. And not so long ago, just a few days ago, I made a clip video on content. We need content. I can overlook the absence or the temporary absence of barracks, progression systems, the overhaul of the UI, which is horrible UI currently, but all these things I can pull up with as long as we have content. Now, season 1, at least the teaser and the content dropped. So let's just go through this and define whether we're happy or not, right? So Warzone 2.0. I think this is the bread and butter, or starting to be the bread and butter, the number one for Call of Duty Warzone. I think one of the main reasons that these guys are so distracted with the multiplayer is because of Warzone. This needs to be a flawless execution. New map. I think everybody is probably excited. I'm not the most dedicated Warzone player. I liked it, especially when it started. But Battle Royale is just not my mode. If it's your mode, then it's your mode. And I think you've got enough to like in this season. New mode, DMC. I've seen some clips from it. Looks pretty awesome. The new Gulag, where you team up with one of the enemies to fight in your way out of the Gulag. So that could be interesting. Heavy chopper, new vehicle, fine. The Hummer EV, which is not an EV because I saw that you need to pull up to a gas station to refill it. Aquatic combat. Why is this? Why are we so? It's 2022. You can fire a gun in water. You know the fact that it wasn't. Okay, well, aquatic. Okay, fine. Circle collapse. 3 circles. I think that's actually quite fun, and it can make a very interesting play here. Proximity chat. Hoorah. It reminds me back on the old days, you know, the real Modern Warfare 2, where we didn't have skill-based matchmaking, and you can just have a discussion with everyone. Let's call it a discussion. New buy stations, fine. Third-person playlist. I actually like the third-person playlist in Modern Warfare 2 right now. Interrogation, so you can find out where teammates are. And this is where things are getting really, really interesting. Because if we're looking at the multiplayer, I am for Warzone. I'm pretty excited what they're gonna do for you guys. You know, if you're a Warzone player, I think you're gonna like what they're gonna do, especially with the mechanics that are now in Modern Warfare 2. But the new maps, shootouts, yeah, you know. I'm trying to remain positive. You know, the map is fucking great. It was, for me, it was one of the best maps that were in Modern Warfare 1. It was an instant classics. It plays good. Everything in this map is just on point, rock solid, and I'm happy that they're putting it back. But it's again immediately extremely lazy. We need new content quickly. Where is the new content? And even in season, so not even at the launch, but we're low on maps right now. We just have a handful of maps, and they're going to add one we already know, and a second one weeks or even a month later, and that is going to be shipment. okay, fine. Shipment is not even a real map. It's just an extreme amount of hectic fun. Nuketown makes more fucking sense than Shipment. It's just you spawn, die, and as soon as you spawn, you just keep the R2 button if you're playing on controller. Just press it. You will hit something. So it's not even a real map. It's good for leveling, I guess, for certain weapons. Shoot House, same, and it's a fun addition, and I think it's a very welcome addition. But where are the new maps? We're getting a new mode. I think the knockout mode is extremely fun with carrying that bag of money around. I'm having a blast with that, by the way, so that's actually good. Co-op mission high ground, cool, but if you played it once, then you've played it, and off you go. CDL Mosh Pit. Okay, so I'm going to be extremely honest there. In terms of multiplayer, I'm a bit disappointed in my I want to be enthusiastic feeling. New battle pass system that actually looks pretty good. It's not classic going from left to right over your screen and unlock tiers. You've got those sectors you can unlock and going from one sector into another, and within those sectors you can actually determine yourself what to unlock for first. So that's pretty good. We've got a new operator, fine. 2 new weapons, the Bass B, SMG, and a sniper rifle, fine, good for you. Limited time operator bundles, so here we go. Oh, Messi, Bogba, and Neymar. Okay, so we got the football players in there. Yeah, I'm fine. It's a first-person shooter. I'm not looking at myself, so I'm playing with Neymar. Okay, good for me. But who the freaking fuck cares? I want to see maps. Maps. That's what I need. Maps. Weapons, operators, and more. What have we got here? My screen is just bullshitting with me right now in front of me because I'm looking at another screen. The new weapons. Here we go. Pro pack. New operators, in-scene Klaus and in-scene Gas, in-season. So it's not even at the start. So a big portion of it's not even going to be released from the start of the season. And I question why. Why wait with add shipment? Just add it. It's done. The map is done. Just add the whole bunch. You've got something to make up. You grossed $1 billion in just 10 days, and what I've just read in the news is that it exceeded the lifetime sales of Vanguard in a few weeks. So just let this sink in, boys and girls, and the rest. They have grossed more money in 2 weeks than Vanguard did in its entire lifespan. That is huge. And they've got something to make up with us as consumers. Release the whole package. I think from a Warzone perspective, we're actually in a good place. Everybody's really excited for the new map, the new mechanics, how it feels, how it plays, DMZ, how the circles are working. I think everybody's super excited. If I'm looking at the multiplayer, I feel a bit neglected here. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to be positive because this game really has got something going for itself. And my prognosis is that if when Warzone is kicked off, it's launched, and is well on its way, then we will see more content coming to the multiplayer because that will free up the time for the releases and make that even stronger. But yeah, guys, what is your take on this? What is your take on season 1? Is it positive? Is it neutral? Is it negative? Are you disappointed? Are you a Warzone player? Your multiplayer? How is your opinion on this freaking content? I'm a bit disappointed, but I don't want to be disappointed because in roughly an hour time frame, I'm going to play him a PlayStation 5 and I'm going to have some fun with the mates. So we're going to do Modern Warfare 2, grinding for some gold camos. So I'm having fun with the game. Season 1 is around the corner, 16th of November. Let's see. Warzone. Looking forward to play it. But a bit disappointed on the multiplayer side in what's going to be released at the start. Back to you guys. Movement 6 out.